When I got the shots, they never got crossed. I'm beating on me when I go.
Hold up. All right, so part 2. The narrative. Let me just put it out there that an establishment and an age doesn't really mean much unless you're clued up, unless you're aware of what's going on. Now, for everybody who's bought the user book, again, that's your information. I compiled it on my personal journey, and I thought I would share it with everybody. You can just go and research every little tip and pointer in there for yourself and take what you need from it. It's just a living library. Information streams right now. We're in the age of information. That's where we are right now. So, we just broke Bitcoin down. Yeah. Satoshi Nakamoto is the corporation's subliminals of China. And China had a very bad plan for, well, their people and also the US. And everyone jumped on the narrative that, okay, let me just invest in Bitcoin and put it out there to my investors, and we're going to all just make money. Fuck. Do people even think out here? Are people thinking straight? I'm not too sure. But anyway, cashless society, 2020. We need to know what 2020 is. In the user book, 8 years ago, put that together. The Ethiopic calendar, okay, the real 2020 is 2012. So, look at all of these major films that have came out. The 2012, Destruction. It's all subliminal to the collective consciousness. If you know who you are and how powerful you are, the collective consciousness is absorbing this information. So as a collective, the fear and the mainstream, it's all coming up right now. So a lot of people can, like, you know, be on my side with this one. It's what it is. I don't care. I know where I'm going. Do you? So look at the subliminal message that they're putting out there. 2020, 2012. Ethiopic calendar. Please go research it. Gregorian calendar. Please go research it. Roman, Queen. Drop more seeds here. Roman, Queen, Buckingham Palace. They're all getting taken out right now. Their narrative is gone. They want to enslave you. Okay. So, how do we pick the pieces of the puzzles together? So I'm just steady drinking some wine here. It's getting a bit hectic out here. How do we piece the puzzle together to step away from slavery, step away from Bitcoin, and realize what's really going on in the world? Because there are some very, very good people out there that are fighting for your rights. Your rights and my rights. Now, one of my previous videos, when I talk about being sovereign or all that kind of stuff, it's about knowing yourself and knowing where you came from. If you don't know where you came from, how do you know where you're going? That's the message. You understand? So, there's clues in society. There's been clues for so long. We have access to the internet, but people are ignorant. They don't want to hear the truth. And that's what it is. But if you don't want to hear the truth, then I'm sorry, but what's going on right now in this world, World War III, is a different story. But if you're not clued in, then the ignorance is going to be your downfall in the next few years, 3 to 5 years. This whole transition that we're in right now is going to take at least 3 to 5 years. You understand? So all business owners out there, all everybody who got shut down on lockdown, who has like premises, etc., who rely solely on people coming into their shops, who rely solely on people purchasing from them from an outlet that needs to be sustained, just know that the Satoshi Nakamoto, we just pulled that one up in the last video, they want to come in and more or less swipe the economy. They want to swipe the economy down. So guess what? Everybody gets corona and has to take a vaccine and has to then be a slave to their system. You can call me crazy, but I am fully planted in what I am personally doing, and I'm just sharing advice and information with you. Me, as I say, I don't have a website where I need investors to invest in me. I don't need people to give me advice. I've been in the markets for 10 years. Markets, economics, I don't have no degree. I don't do any of that BS. I am just a person who is aware of what's going on. He is aware of the time frame that we are in and piecing it together like a puzzle to get out of the slavery effect. And you guys know it's been a little bit crazy with all of the stuff coming out, the Wayfair. I don't know if it's a psyop or no psyop, child trafficking, all of that kind of stuff. The age of information you cannot escape from because it's a universal guideline. So people's heads are going to be spangled as to, what reality is. But at the same time, it's a wake-up call. It is a wake-up call for everybody. Now, it's been a long week. All I'm saying is be observant as to what's going on. I have people messaging me about Forex. I don't care about your Forex, bro. I do me. Do you? We're on some different playing fields right here. It just keep yourself private. I'm not a signal provider. I am not this or that. I'm just giving you information to wake up your head because guess what? We cannot rely on the government anymore to call the shots because they are all gone down. So we need to create a new world, and that's it.